What's up, pretty gang? It's your favorite nail tech Peaches, back with another video, and today I am going to be showing you guys how I got this really cute spooky set, spider webs on all 10, and not to mention they're duckies, and not to mention they're iridescently colored. Okay, literally I love clear sets, and I thought this was so cute. Me and her both duckies. Like, you guys know I have a thing for duckies, even if other people hate on them, you know, fuck them, because duckies is cute. So before we get into it, you guys know, subscribe and turn notifications on. You don't want to miss out on no videos. You can save money in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. We have coupon codes for not polished. Everything linked below. My Amazon storefront link below, and you can follow me on my personal page if you feel like you want to see a little more than just nails. Okay, so the liquid we're using is Young Nails. We are using clear. Okay, Young Nails Core Clear. You can use whatever clear you want to use. My brush size is size 20. Now, this is not really going to be a tutorial on how to, you know, get a good application and such like that. I do want to let you know my beads are on the watery side. I believe it was a little colder in the suite this day than it normally was, which resulted in a little bit more watery beads. Now, what I will say is when okay, here's the thing, right? When you see iridescent sets like this and you're debating on what type of color to pick for the background, it can be extremely hard, and I understand it, and I can get the frustration. This particular instance, I had a feeling it was a clear set. I already had a iridescent, you know, greenish pink iridescent color, which is pretty much the color from the picture, because she did have an inspo pic. You guys will probably see it briefly in this video, like more towards the spiderwebs part. But you know, you're gonna have to learn how to identify how to break down a set. So doing spiderwebs, number one, is not as hard as you think. So obviously we can identify this is a spiderweb set on all 10 nails. Number two, we need to identify what is the background color, and number three, we need to identify what color chrome is it, because realistically you can do whatever color chrome that you want. Having a clear background is basically just going to literally be a clear nail with those color reflectors. Okay, so yeah, in this particular case, I already knew it was going to be clear just because it maintained its see-through properties. So I was like, you know what, we'll go ahead and try it with the clear. We'll see how it does. If we don't like it, then we won't keep the chrome part. Will you be okay with doing the spider webs on just a straight up clear background? And she said, yes, that will be fine if the chrome doesn't work out. Now, you guys know I've had my fair share of chrome disasters and successes, and I want to let you know, if you're a person that struggles with chrome, luckily the particular background that we're doing does not need to be perfect. It is not a silver chrome, which means it does not need to be extremely shiny, mirror glossy, because that's not the focal point of the set. Okay, so for those of you who need extra help with application, I do have a recent video on my channel about one bead applications, as well as apex application and things like that. Obviously, I do have a bunch of ducky channels, baby ducky videos on my channel for those of you that need a little extra help with duckies. The main important thing is going to be using the acrylic to go ahead and make sure that the shape is like set in stone. The main thing that I see is people's sets when it comes to duckies are poorly shaped. Usually it's undershaped or overshaped. It's really funny because on my own nails on YouTube, I get a lot of like, oh, what is going on? What is that? What is this fucking bullshit? You know, so freaking ugly, shovel pooper scooper ass bitch. And like, but when it comes to like the nails of the clients I do, everyone's like, oh, so cute. Maybe not my style, but hey, cute on her. So whichever category you fall into, whether you like them or not, you know, the thing is they got to be properly shaped. Okay, well, thank you for the squeaky door. We're gonna say it's adding to the spooky background. Yeah, so no matter if you like them or not, you know, it don't hurt my feelings. You know, thanks for the view, thanks for the comments. You know, I don't care. Just know that they got to be shaped right, okay? Because I can see if maybe you don't like duckies because you've seen them poorly shaped. But hey, you know, it's not too much you can hate on you know, a nicely shaped ducky. So just keep that in mind. I am going to be showing a little bit of filing and shaping as well. Give you a couple tips, tricks there for that. You also want to make sure that when doing your application for this type of set in general, you're gonna want to make sure that your cuticles are nice and smooth and seamless. You want to make sure the nail has a very nice apex, goes into the middle of the nail nicely, and follows through to the tip for a nice shape and overall smoothness to the nail. Because if you don't, it will show when you do your nail art. There will be dips, and you will see the spider webs will not have as crisp, clean lines. Okay, so you guys, I was sent a not polished new Lux Pro e-file. I did not ask them for it. They just kind of messaged me, was like, here's your tracking number. I said, oh, per. So yeah, I will have like a full video of me using it, what I feel about it. I'm just kind of compiling a lot of different clips together so you guys can see me using it on different clients, so I can give you a better opinion. Honestly, right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I love it. As of right now, I'm not going to give you like how many stars out of 10 I would give it. I'm just going to tell you I like it. Okay, so we want to make sure everything is nice and flush with the shape. I am doing a 80 grit black file. You guys know that I love these files because it goes to the acrylic like nothing. Be careful because it will cut somebody's skin like it's nothing as well. You know, you want to make sure you don't overshape, and this is what I'm talking about. The more you shape, the more that flare turns into a square. Okay, and the last thing we want is for our duckies to look like they are just, you know, a bulky square. We don't want that. All right, now I'm gonna tell you guys something right now, so you guys know I will be having the giveaway come soon. Okay, we hit 10,000 subscribers. We're close to 11,000 subscribers. Hello, appreciate you guys. I am going to be doing a giveaway with some really cool stuff. I'm going to do a specific video when it's time to do that giveaway. I'm most likely doing it in October. I've just been really busy making content and stuff, and I want to allow time for me to be able to look through everyone who enters and fairly choose the winner and all that good stuff. So I promise you guys it is coming soon, and I have a designated period of time that I want to be, you know, for entries to submit and also for me to close it off. Okay, so be excited for that. Woohoo. So to do the chrome, you need to lay down like a sticky tacky layer. This is going to be base coat. Now watch how I apply the base coat. We don't want too much, we don't want it clumpy. We want a nice thin layer, evenly dispersed base coat. Now I do have like a holographic chrome pen where it says cure for 30 seconds and then use the pen. So I started using that same technique for just the regular loose powder chrome. I'm using a makeup sponge. Honestly, probably something else might work a little bit better. This is what I got, and I'm taking only a little bit right after curing for 30 seconds exactly, and I'm pretty much using that sponge to kind of rub it in. Now some people use their finger, which you might get a better effect. It didn't work for me in the past. Obviously a makeup applicator, like the little Q-tip looking ones, whatever gets the job done. Just know it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. We just need to be able to work it. And of course you got to top coat, because if you try and draw on top of this and you mess up and use acetone, it's going to wipe it away. Once you top coat and cure, you will be able to use some acetone and go around the skin a little bit and get rid of the extra. So this is a not polished fine lines nail art brush. I am using Gel Elixir Snow White. That's my favorite white gel polish to use ever in life. And so I honestly thought that she didn't tell me she had a preference of how she wanted the spider webs, so I just kind of went ahead and started going. The main thing you want to realize is that the outer lines need to stem from the same middle point. So I typically will say you will do, what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we'll say 6 to 8 main lines. There's going to be more because these are duckies, right? You want everything to stem from that middle line. It's okay if it makes the middle thick, that's fine. And then we're going to take a less polish, and then we're going to go in between each, and we're going to make a U-shaped arch. And we're going to, wherever we stopped last, we're going to pick it up and make that arch. Spiderwebs is actually relatively easy to do. They look freaking weird, I'm not even gonna lie. It looks like you're doing it incorrectly, but then you realize with the final result, like, oh, I guess I'm doing it right. Now some might be thicker than others, and that's okay. I am using like a more medium-sized nail art striper to do this rather than a really long brush, because it gives me a little more control, I feel like. You want to make sure that the lines are extended out to all the corners, because this is supposed to cover the majority of the nail. Now, if you look here, I had, oh, okay, we have some more creepy sound effects. You need to come in, hurry up, please. Quickly, close it. Well, do something. Okay, here we going. Okay, creepy crawly sound effect. Thank you. So that is the example. If you guys saw that, it was like almond oval something. So I realized, oh, Miss Mamas wants it to stem from the center, just like the picture. Okay, so same technique that we just saw, except for this time, because it's the center, to make it easier, we're going to start with just a T across. You want to get it centered, and then we're going to kind of like how you guys know when we used to do snowflakes for Christmas time. Yes, we want to stem, right, do a cross, and we're going to do 1 2 3 4, right, the other 2 to the corners of the nail. You want this to touch the corners fully, basically, because this is supposed to take the full entire nail. Okay, so we're going to go ahead once again, go all around the nail in these U-shaped formations. You're gonna have to move your hand accordingly. It's not gonna be the most comfortable at first, but you will get used to it. Okay, remember, wherever we did the last arch, that's where we're gonna continue for the next one. I will say you're gonna want to keep track how many times you go around. For example, I want to say here I went around 3 or 4 times, and you know what, it's okay if on some of the, no, they not initializing what, I don't need no damn Microsoft update. Get the hell off of the screen. So you're going to want to keep track, because that's how you will maintain uniformity across all 10. So at this point, I'm kind of counting, 1 2 times around or something like that. It's going to look strange, right? But I promise the result looks fabulous. Now, if you have, little mistakes here and there, it's okay. Don't be scared. Because in the end, it will be fine. Now, if your lines are way too wobbly, then yeah, you're gonna want to restart. But if it's just like some stuff here and there is a little thicker than other areas, it's fine. I personally like the look of thicker lines. You guys know that typically when I do line art and stuff, it is on the thicker side. Some people like really thin and wispy lines. Either way, do what you please. Okay, do what you feel in your heart. So I'm gonna show you guys again. This is the last one I'm gonna show you, because at this point I've showed you spider webs 3 times and we don't want to get repetitive. So we're going to make a T, aka a cross, and then in the corners we're going to do 1, okay, and then we're going to do 2, all right, and we're going to do 3, and then we're going to do 4. So now we have kind of like a snowflake looking thing, or honestly I don't want to say like British flag looking thing, but kind of. So again, see, now it's a little bit quicker because I'm getting the hang of it, I'm getting the rhythm, and I had not done like a full spider web. Like most of the time it was on this, just the side facing one. So I was really excited to do this. So again, you can see the way I'm swooping, it's looking like an arch, okay, like a U or upside down U, depending on where you're facing. And the spacing is gonna matter. You're gonna want something that's nice and evenly spaced so everything's not squished together, and then the very tips are gonna remain untouched. Okay, so decide, do you want a bunch of little ones, a couple big ones? I recommend a couple of big to medium sized ones. On the pinky, I think I did 3, and on the other fingers I want to say I did 4, because 3 was given kind of empty. All right, so I would say if you are scared to smear it, or you're uncomfortable or not sure, you can always do like a quick cure at any point in this process. So if you want to draw your cross stripes, your main stripes first, and then go ahead and cure for 5 seconds and then do the other lines, that works fine. I don't, just for the purposes of time. But if you're a beginner and you need extra TLC, feel free to, okay, because we don't want to swipe away what we've just done, because I do it all the freaking time. So of course you are going to want to immediately cure after however many nails are done. Cure it for the appropriate time. Then you need a top coat right away. I'm telling you this because if the client starts touching shit and doing all that weird stuff, you're going to be disappointed, okay, because it's going to be hard to get the lint off. And then of course we cannot forget the final step. You guys already know me when it comes to nail art. I don't like to miss out on my shape. Do you hear this noise, this click clack, this clap back? Don't want it. So I go ahead and I crisp up the shape, which just includes me taking my e-file and going up under into the C-curve area to re-enhance that, going under the sides. We want this crisp and sharp. We want to cut somebody. We want to, whoa. YouTube, that's not what we're talking about, man. Y'all get it. We want it sharp, okay? We want our nails to look fresh and new forever, okay? The whole entire 4 weeks. So after this, I always go ahead with my hand file and I kind of, file the front a little bit, because sometimes if you over enhance your C curve, it looks crazy and it looks weird. So this just kind of makes sure that your C curve is not too extreme. You get what I'm saying? So after this, you have completed this look. I'm hoping this helped. I'm hoping some of you guys will get used in the next 2 weeks, because you know Halloween is almost here and there's only so many more sets we can do. Look at this up close and motherfucking personal. Okay, look at this, so cute. I love this set. I love a clear set. I love all the sets. I'll see you guys in the next video.